Yo, sorry, had to get you guys some tunes there. Almost forgot. How we doing today, guys? How'd everybody trade today? Better late than never on the fire emojis. Sin, everyone relax. Yeah, it looks like it was a wild, looks like I missed some action here. I mean, I turned on the charts when we were about here. So yeah, it looked a little wild. Anybody catch any of that move? Right up into 22K. Buyers are definitely in control. Yeah, optical, like, I don't know what to expect tonight. Honestly, we got CPI in the morning, so you know, interest on the DOM is pretty split. There's larger blocks higher than there is lower, but there's a lot of liquidity here below that we could be going to grab before we make that move higher. I do think the move is up at this point. So we'll see how it goes. CPI is significant for everything, in my opinion. Everything moves on CPI. Sin, you want me to look at gold? I mean, we're right where we were last night. Gold just, I don't know. Gold's like a scalper's market, man. It definitely trades in a range for a while. It's looking pretty bear flaggy again. This is the hourly chart. You know, you got a trend line here. It's basically in a channel right now, channel up, but it looks like a bear flag to me. But that's just to me. Don't trust me. I don't trade gold. I hardly ever trade gold. NQ gas out. Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens, right? Like, Asia is about to open here soon. We'll see if they want to give it a little pump. We're holding above. I kind of adjusted this level. This level was 930 to 950 for me today. I pulled it down. Hey, Palm, how are ya? That's all right. I just got here, too. I literally just got here. So I kind of like to see 22K get ran tonight. That is the move I would love to see. It could be range bound until CPI as well, so we'll keep that in mind. If we get above 22,020, I'll probably try long. If we hold support down here, I'll try long again. Yeah, it got wild there. It got wild. The pre-Asia little couple hours there got extremely wild. What is that, a 90-point range? Yeah, just about a 90-point range. Something similar happened last night, too. Out of nowhere, it pumped 160 points off the lows. Globex sessions have been nice, guys. They've been real nice. Like there has been some movement. What's up, Omarito? How are you? Yeah, today I made. Well, I ended 1.3K. So today RTH I technically made like 1.65, but because of the $350 loss last night on stream, my day's total was 1.3K. But I had a good trade. I was long from like 840, somewhere down in here. And held through, well, let's see. Actually, it was from here. Yeah, it was around in here. I was long from 840. And I wrote it up, and this thing came back and got my stop at about 870. I held through way too much pullback, though. Like, that's totally on me. Hand raised. I should never hold through 60 points of pullback. And I did. You weren't far off, Mason? As far as... Oh, the levels go? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, the levels have been slightly adjusted. I'm taking into consideration what we saw today and so far this evening. Yeah, Palm, it was... I forget how much I was up on the trade. I mean, what did this run up to? 930? I was long from 840, so I was almost up 2K on the trade. And I only took like $700 profit on the trade. 600? I can't remember exactly. What is my sentiment on NQ? What do you mean, Sin? Like, what am I leaning? Right now, it's bullish. I don't know how anybody could have a short bias right now. What's up, Kev? Buy or sell? Right now, I don't want anything to do with where we're at right now. This is asking to get chopped if you're executing here around 950. So I'm gonna wait for either a pullback down into here or see some aggressive buying above 950. Like if we get up to like 965 and it looks strong, I'll try a long up into 22K. But I'm not going to execute around 950. This looks messy. Extremely, extremely messy. But yeah, I'm leaning long side. I mean, there's no reason to even look for a short until we see sellers step in and reclaim below a level and hold below a key level. Yeah, Kev, I never really took drawdown today, Kev. I did what I said I shouldn't be doing, and I let the trades come back on me too much. I should have easily had a 3K day, and I just didn't lock it in. But like I said, that's on me. Entirely on me. Well, thanks for hanging out again, guys. I appreciate you. Thanks for tuning in. If you're lurking in the chat, say hello. The daily. Daily is green, 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 green. It's going to be really hard to be short. I mean, I feel like we need a pullback at some point, but man, I think they might just be going for all-time highs right now. It's what it feels like. Okay, I mean, Kev, 53 points on NQ is not bad. 54 points almost. That's a solid day. Can't be too upset with it. Price has just been re-offering a lot, so we're getting big moves, but it's retracing the entire move right now. So we really just need to lock in profits and be okay with the base hits. We're just not going to catch the bangers that we want to catch unless you were long from, what was that, 740 on this dump, but it was so aggressive down into it That's kind of hard to, I mean, you're blind faithing that. This is blind faith territory down here. It's not really a market read per se. It's just, hey, I think we're going to bounce here kind of deal. Let's see what we got going on glizzy wise. Ooh, expected range is wide today. Nearly 300 points. You don't think so? You don't think so? What, Sin? Oh, you don't think short? Oh, you think short? Is that what you're saying? I don't know. I need to see a reclaim below a key level and a hold below before I can say sellers are before I want to take a short right now. Or a clear rejection of a level above and an aggressive move away from. I mean, price is moving to the upside a lot easier than it's traveling down right now. You've been using Goose's harmonic momentum study on the 15-second chart? In combination with my levels? Nice. I mean, if you can find something that works for you, Palm, stick to it. Use it. A lot of times when I start looking at too many things, like the picture becomes like cloudy, so to speak, and I become hesitant on pulling the trigger. So I try not to look at too many things other than price action around the levels, the DOM, and what's going on when price is there. That's kind of what I stick to. Just keep it simple. When I start adding too many layers or too many things to keep an eye on, it becomes a cloudy picture for me. I don't know. I've said it before. My brain just doesn't work as fast as some of you guys. Like when I start looking at too many indicators, I almost feel handcuffed, I guess is the right terminology to use there. And unfortunately, in order to make money in the markets, you kind of have to press the button. You have to execute, right? In fact, that's the only way to make money in the markets. Yeah, Savvy, a lot of times I think, a lot of people are just making sales pitches when they're throwing a bunch of different indicators on their charts and giving them fancy names. That's almost what it feels like. And they do just cloud the picture for me. Some people can process those kinds of things. You watch these ICT trader guys and they've got order blocks everywhere on the charts on every different time frame. And I just don't know. I don't know how to read that. You've got, what's up, Chris? You've got a 5-minute order block telling you one thing. Then you've got a 1-minute order block telling you another thing. Then you've got a 15-minute order block telling you another thing. Then you've got fair value gaps and inverse fair value gaps that are all like telling you different conflicting stories. And it's just like, okay, so which one do you trust? Which read, which signal here is good? And they're all over the charts. They're everywhere. Yeah, I agree, Chris. Like, in order for my mind to be clear and me to be able to execute, I almost need to have naked charts and not have too many things being thrown at me. It's just the way that I trade. It's the way I've traded. It's the only thing that made me profitable, right? Like, was stripping everything back off my charts, getting rid of VWAP, getting rid of all that stuff. What's up, Roman? But yeah, when I was doing the whole indicator journey, let's call it. Here's to another day. Yeah. I just couldn't find anything that was consistently successful, right? It's like it would have success for a couple days in certain market conditions, but then others it would fail miserably. And I just got tired of the cycle. And then sure enough, I ripped all those off my charts and threw up some simple support and resistance. And what do you know? All of a sudden, I'm making money and consistently profitable. And my losses were way smaller. Like some of those indicator-based strategies, you got to give such a wide stop on those things. You're losing a ton of money before the trade even pans out. What's up, Rice? But that's just me. Other people have found massive success using them, using a combination of indicators, being able to process data a lot faster than I can. And good on them. Some people have photographic memories as well. I wasn't blessed with that. I was not blessed with the photographic memory. How nice it must be for them, though, to just recall things that quickly. I wish I could. That would be amazing. Roman, another chop fest. You know, I'm kind of anticipating some of that. We got CPI in the morning, so I'm kind of anticipating range. I would imagine that buyers want to keep price up here as long as they can. You can tell that there is interest higher on the DOM. The larger blocks are definitely, well, there's some that are popping up down here now, around 750 and 640. But I don't know. We took out last week's high today and on the overnight. I can't really say that I can get into a short until we get a break below like this 910 area and a hold below. I really can't get on board with the short, but that's just me. All right, like trade what you guys see. But I also can't execute here around this 950 area. This is it feels like you're asking to get some chop. So until we get a move one way or the other, we just chill, we chat. How'd you guys trade today? Let me know. I saw how Savvy did today. Sin. It is a curse. Yeah, it's gonna be choppy around this area, Sin. Yeah, Chris, I don't know. I don't know. This is feeling like they want to make a push towards all-time highs for some reason to me. I mean, there is definitely interest higher, but we've seen this before where they're throwing these out there as kind of bait and then a heavy sell-off. So don't get me wrong, I'm prepared if that happens. But it's going to be really hard to short into this right now. I mean, it's just going to be hard. At least until we get up here. I mean, you might have, what, 22,100 could be a sell. We're kind of at the top side of these wicks right here. The heavy sell came in here at 22.1. What is this? 140, 150. Yeah, Chris, I can see that. I can see that happening. Right? Like, just kind of have brief instances on the overnight of looking really heavy. And then just slow grinding back up and keeping price up here. I don't know that we get down below, you know, I don't think we get all the way back down here. I don't think we come all the way back to 800, but I believe it. Like maybe back into 880, somewhere in here. I mean, we could. But we got to get away from 950 in order for me to do anything this evening. Plus, I'm still kind of mad at myself for giving back 60 points on a trade today. That should never happen. That should never happen. And I knew better, right? The problem was structurally my stop made sense. And sure enough, that stop came back. I sat in that trade for like 2 hours, it felt like. Well, Sin, there you go. There's a nice... I need to cut some commissions and send the broker's kid to college. Yeah, like Chris, man. The problem was the trade made sense. Right? Like I was long from 21,840. Right? It was on this move where I got long after the V bottom on the hold to 740 down there. I got long from 840. And I held through all this. So the only stop that made sense was to give it that breathing room was right here. To me. Right? Like, because I knew that this could get wicky below 21,900. But it just it just kept grinding down into my stop and finally wicked me out. It's okay. I took a total of 4 trades today. Took a total of 4 trades and came out with 1.3K, and that's even after losing that 350 that I lost on stream last night. So it was still overall a good day. You know, I'll take 1,000 a day. So we got 30 people in here right now. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate you. If you aren't subscribed yet and want to support the channel, hit that subscribe button. Also, feel free to say hello in the chat. If you guys could do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button. See, this is exactly why I don't want to be operating around 950. You guys are more ballsy than I am. 100%. This looks nasty. I mean, say you got short down here below 930, you're already down $500 on one mini contract just on that instant rip back up. This looks bad. It's scary. Savvy, your charts are closing. No way you're trading right now. I mean, I'm going to try to catch a trade, right? But we got to get away from this 950 area. We got to get away from point of control. I got to see a move one way or the other. Like, if we can get above this wick right here, I'm not opposed to trying the long up into 22K, possibly above where I was targeting earlier, 22,020. Oh, yeah, Roman, just be patient. Honestly, Roman, just wait till after CPI tomorrow morning. Wait till the smoke clears a little bit, and then go ahead and get your winning trading day. If that's all you need. It's not worth it right now, especially with that going on. You know? I mean, let's look at the 1 minute chart and see how quick that actually... Yeah, I mean, you've got 42 down to 20. You got 22.1 minute candles spiking right now, and I bet if I went even lower, like to the seconds chart, it would probably be even look even worse. You just need Trump to announce. See, Savvy, here's the thing: is I think traders are finally over the fear portion of those kind of news announcements, right? So until something's definitive now, because that's been going on for a long time, and they're realizing, hey, it's just a tactic he's using to get people to the negotiating table. I don't know that we're going to see as big of reactions as we were seeing initially on news announcements like that. Roman, so CPI is 8:30 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow morning for us. So wherever you're located, it's 8:30 a.m. Eastern. An hour before I want to call it New York Open, but it's not technically New York Open, right? The CME is in Chicago, so PWM 5:30. Okay, 5:30 a.m. Yeah, so you just wait till after that. You're keeping your 50M position still open on ETH? Yeah, I stay away from the cryptos. Oh, you're talking extra trading hours. Okay, I got you. Need to go to sleep. Yeah, I feel bad for all the people like located in the UK and overseas doing these Globex streams, because it is late for them, and I have a lot of people in my Discord that are all located overseas, and they don't really get to watch the streams as much anymore unless they stay up till 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, Roman, we have CPI tomorrow morning, and then Thursday we have PPI. So the next 2 mornings at 8:30 a.m. Eastern, you've got news events that could produce some volatility. Will produce some volatility. Let's put it that way. Gold is pushing. Let's take a look at gold. Yeah, we're kind of trading right where we were last night, though. I still like more downside. I'm not going to lie. This is looking really bear flaggy. Extremely bear flag. But I just don't trust my reads on gold just yet. I'll have to, Chris, I'll have to, and all you that trade gold, actually, I'll have to do some higher time frame analysis one of these weekends and come up with some levels that I can execute on before I start looking at it, or before I really start trading it or have confidence in trading it. That's kind of what I need to do. Sin, you can help me? Yes, and just post a join. Sin, you're a member of the Level Up Discord, right? Post a chart of your gold levels. If you've got one handy. No, that's true. You definitely did. You definitely you definitely did. I'm not leaving the NQ for gold. But it would be nice to add a tool to the tool belt, no? Like when NQ's not playing nice. Red Ginger, I trade on Quant Tower. That's my trading platform. Yeah, Savvy, it's nice. It's nice to have something else to go to. You're right. When you're sitting there for an hour or two and NQ or ES or YM aren't doing a whole lot. The time is now. You can trade it 23 hours a day, 5 days a week. Futures markets open Sunday night at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard and trade until Friday evening at 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern. And they close for an hour between 5 and 6 p.m. Eastern Standard each of those nights as well. But it's 23 hours, 5 days a week. It's not like crypto, though, where it's open all the time, where the market's open all the time. How fast can you get payouts? Depends. If you're trading a personal account, you can take payouts whenever you want from your broker. If you're trading with prop accounts, it also depends which prop you're with. So there are some prop firms offer daily payouts once funded, Others have a minimum buffer zone that you have to require, and or a consistency rule where, you know, you can only request or your largest winning trading day can only be 40% of your total profits, kind of thing. Optical, I don't really have a favorite. I've been trading with Top Step the longest. I've been with Top Step for over 3 years. I trust them. I've never had an issue with payouts. My fund of futures would probably be a close second. And I just started trading with Take Profit Trader as well. So I don't really have a whole lot of experience with them, but I haven't heard anything terrible about Take Profit Trader. Optical, but the sim, so a lot of the sims now are 1 day to pass, unless they have a consistency target in whatever evaluation you sign up for. So like a lot of them are 1 day to pass, so you can technically be to a funded account in 1 day. And then if it's a daily payout, you know, I would say within 5 days you could be pulling money out of the thing at a minimum. So it's not 1 day if you can do it. Yeah, optical. I mean, that's true. You still have to be able to earn, well, even the 50Ks or what, 3K profit is what the target is on most of them. So, but 3K is very doable. But you're right. Like 3K, I would say 2 days, you could probably safely pass those things on, right? Like I've done it with Top Step many times. Did it with my fund of futures as well the first time around. But I don't know. It's really not that bad. You just have to be patient and wait for the move for the day. You know, wait for an A+ setup. Top Step required a background check, asset declaration, and a bunch of other info. Yeah, Freddie, they don't require that stuff these days. They definitely don't require that stuff these days. Could I please explain futures as if you were a 12-year-old? I mean, that could take a while. The time is now. That could take a long while. Lines go up and down. Yeah. Okay, so futures, I mean, here's simple form. Futures are a symbol just like any other stock that you're going to trade. They're leveraged, so one mini contract on the Nasdaq, every point that the Nasdaq moves is worth $20. On the S&P 500 or ES, that futures contract, every point that the ES moves, 60 seconds, every point that the ES moves is $50. Every point that the Dow Jones or YM moves is $5. So it's a leverage contract, but you can make money going. You can buy a contract or you can sell a contract, so you can make money whether the market's going up or down, whereas a stock, the stock needs to go up in order for you to make money unless you're performing an options contract. Yeah, optical, I actually, here, I'll get it turned on so you can see it. I do have it still here. So 30-minute opening range is these blue lines. No, you do it on so there are lots of different futures contracts. You can trade commodities like gold. You can trade gold, you can trade silver, you can trade platinum. I usually stick to the US indexes. So I'm either trading the Nasdaq index, the S&P 500 index, or the Dow Jones index. Those are kind of my go-tos. What's nice about the futures is whereas on the option side you're dealing with the Greeks, you don't deal with any of that. It's a lot simpler to learn, I think, than learning how to trade options. Yeah, optical. Like when I started, I tried learning options because I saw what the amount of money that people were making trading options. But man, that's complicated when you start throwing in theta and time decay and all that nonsense. Oh man. And then I found futures and was like, wow, this is a lot easier. Are you trying to predict? Yeah. All stock trading is attempting to predict the future. Whether you're trading futures contracts or not. Futures contracts were created for large institutions to hedge their long-term positions, right? Like that's what these were created for. You think futures is just a way to catch time travelers? But yeah. So Tesla is a safe bet. Tesla's volatile, right? Like Tesla is a volatile. So I would wait for the dip. But yeah, Tesla's not going anywhere. Yeah, I mean it's a safe stock if you're looking for an investment. For sure. There are people out there who day trade it as well. They trade options contracts on Tesla. But yeah, you definitely want it in your long-term portfolio. Just like you want Microsoft or Apple. You definitely want some Tesla shares. Yeah, Freddie, I just couldn't do options. There's all those strategies like straddles and different plays that options people make. I just never could wrap my head around all that. Like I said, I like to keep it as simple as possible. Once I start adding too many things, it adds confusion and a cloudy picture. Yeah, that's true. You definitely can bypass the PDT rule. So Tesla's not going to have a futures contract. The time is now. Tesla will have options contracts. Entirely different. Yeah, exactly, Freddie. Iron condors and all that jazz. Yeah. Yep. So like individual stocks, like what you're talking about, like Tesla, aren't going to have futures contracts on them, right? But Christopher Campbell that you see there in the chat is a financial planner, so he knows he can tell you exactly what everything entails. Keep it simple. Cover calls. Yeah. Example of what? Example of what the time is now. You want me to place a trade? Like, is that what you're trying to say so you can see what's going on? This could get scary, guys, if I do this. Full pour. I know, this could get kind of scary. Real quick with how quick this snaps. 20 cons long right now. No, don't place a trade. Okay. What do you want an example of? The time is now. $1 million? Okay, now I don't know if you're just trolling me or what's going on. I'm completely confused, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Completely confused. Just chat GPT it. Yeah, I'm lost. Sorry, the time is now. I have no idea what's going on. I have no idea what's being asked of me right now. Roman, I don't even have a practice account loaded at all. Like all my accounts are funded accounts right now. I guess I could load one up. I could go to my Top Step dashboard and load one. X equals future. Please provide X. Oh, you're trying to I don't know. I don't understand. He's got to be trolling, right, guys? He's got to be trolling. You're not trolling? Just drinking? Okay. I'm sitting there thinking, X equals future. What do you mean? I don't understand. He said full pour 1 mil. Well, I don't have a million in the account that I'm trading right now, but that would be liquidation. X equals the square root of -1. All right, I'll place a trade. I tell you what, this is probably dumb, but I'll go short here. And you can see I'm already down $20, right? Down $29. And I'll target, I don't know what I want to target here. I'll target the bottom of these wicks. So if I hit this, I'll target like 913. If I hit this, I'll make $200. If I lose, if price comes back up and hits this, I'll lose like $180. I know, it's so dumb. It's so dumb. So you can see I'm up 40 bucks. $30. Now I'm break even. I know, I'm totally shorting the hole. I'm just hoping for the run to these wicks. It's ridiculous. I know, you guys better enjoy this. I'm taking one for the team here. Yeah, it's on it's on my live account. It's not on a funded. So there's plenty of balance here. Like the $180 isn't going to affect this account at all. Let's put it that way. Don't do it for the troll. All right, I'm gonna go break even. Now my risk is off. If we get the flush, hooray. I don't think he's trolling, guys. I just think he's trying to learn. See, I'm up $145 now, $150, $130. I've locked in 100. All right, I made $100 there. The time is now. All right, so let me read what you put here. Okay, so I propose the stock will reach X. Once it reaches X, I sell. Initial investment equals Y, the original cost at time of purchase. All right, let me wrap my head around what he's saying here. Initial investment equals Y, the original cost at time of purchase. Yeah, that's my next question, just Prillin. That would be my next question is, do you understand margin and leverage? So your broker is going to require that you have a certain amount. If you're trading stocks, the time is now, you have to have a minimum of $25,000 in your account at all times in order to day trade, like doing what we're doing right now. If you're trading futures, that is not required. The only thing that is required is that you meet your broker's margin requirement. If you fall below that minimum margin requirement, they liquidate all your positions and pull you out of any trade that you're in automatically. Same thing if you're trading a stock. If you fall below $25,000, they will liquidate your positions and pull you out of everything. Well, I think you're allowed, what, three day trades if you're under the PDT rule a week, I want to say it is. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I think that's right. Like we got 37 people in here. If you're lurking, say hello in the chat. Feel free to hit that subscribe button if you want to support the channel. We're trying to help out. The time is now. Oh yeah, of course. We're always willing to help. The time is now. If you have questions, in fact, if you want to ask serious questions and get like serious answers rather than on a live stream like this, There's a link to the description down below the video. It's a free trading Discord that we have. You're more than welcome to join our Discord and ask any question that you want. There's plenty of people in there willing to help. Plenty of people that will be willing to answer any and all questions. Most of the people in here all trade futures, right? And have been doing so for a while. Some are new. Day trading is fun, but you don't sleep. Oh no. Oh no, man. So futures futures will keep you up because they are tradable at most hours of the day. But it's not like the New York Stock Exchange that, you know, closes at 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern and opens at 8:30 in the morning Eastern. It's open 23 hours a day because there's exchanges all around the world. But you can also see how quickly money goes. Like I was in that trade for what was I in? 30 seconds and made $100. So it goes fast. Full scope? Oh no. Guys. Oh no. You're trolling me. He's trolling, guys. He's got to be trolling right now. I mean, good on you. You definitely have me. My last trade? Okay, so I sold the Nasdaq, right? I put one mini contract on the Nasdaq. You wish. I put one mini contract on the Nasdaq short. So I was predicting that the market was going to go down from where price was currently. Correct? Now every point that the Nasdaq moved down, I made $20. However, if the Nasdaq moved a point above my entry, hey, thanks for the sub, Mario. Appreciate you. If the Nasdaq moved above my entry by a point, I would lose $20, right? So that's why, hey, thanks, Matt. Appreciate you. So that's why I moved my stop once price moved 5 points in my favor to break even. And then when it flushed like 8 points, I moved it to lock in $100, which was 5 points down from where I got short at. I'm sorry, brother. I know this is really basic for a lot of people, but I'm trying to help a brother out. Cause I mean, we were all rookies at one point, right? Like we were all in the learning phase. And I know how it was when I was joining live streams and watching other traders trade. So my prediction is yes. My target was actually 913 and it didn't quite get there. But because price came up and hit my stop in profit, it took me out of the trade for $100. If it would have hit my full target where you saw that lowest order set here, it would have been a $200 trade. So like, say I wanted to short 975 up here. I'll place a fictitious ghost order here. I would place a sell limit order up here, right? TP stands for take profit. You can see how much profit I would make with each point. So say I wanted to make $200 and I thought price would get down to 64 here. I would drop my take profit there. And if I wanted to risk $100 on the trade, I would pull the stop loss up here. And now my bracket's set. Tom, it says invalid. Mason, are you still around? Mac? Yeah, Tom, try that one in the chat there. What's a good platform to like trading software? The time is now. Is that what you're talking about? Like what trading software do you want to use? Okay. Most basic one that you can have a 14-day free trial on is probably going to be Trade-Avate. Mason, don't you dare. Do not. Okay, so what Mac put there, don't even go there. Don't even go there. Thinkorswim. Yeah, Thinkorswim's really in depth. So like if you're trying to do options and stock trading and futures all in one, Thinkorswim's actually a pretty good platform. Commissions are kind of high, but if you're looking to just trade futures, I would recommend starting on something like Trade-Avate. It's free. There's a 14-day trial, so you can kind of get used to it without having to pay anything. If you're trying to go through a proprietary firm evaluation, Trade-Avate is available on most of them, so it will carry over, right? And I would highly recommend, if you're going to do any kind of real money, starting on a prop firm, because you won't have as much at risk. Like trying to pass one of their evaluations, but I'll let you know right now, it's going to be a long road. Right? Like it's going to take some time to get used to everything. Yeah, yes. Yeah, the time is now. I'm a six-figure trader. Am I rich? No, I'm no multi-millionaire or anything like that, but I'm comfortable. I live comfortably. And I've been trading for almost going on 4 years now. So I'm still relatively new to the thing. And yes, you will inevitably lose initially. It's inevitable. It's going to happen. I would say don't stick $10,000 into a brokerage account and start trading right away. I would definitely say put in a lot of practice, do a lot of research, watch a lot of YouTube videos, watch the right YouTube videos. You know, join Discord, ask lots of questions. You just want to trade Tesla? The time is now. I mean, have at it, brother. Have at it. Oh, Sin, you're still short. Sin, where are you short from? Palantir? I mean, you are talking about some volatile tickers. The time is now. You're talking about two of the riskiest symbols out there. Lots of money made and lost. Lots of money made and lost. Yeah, since Buddha exists, you've been short since Buddha exists. Sin, are you a perma bear? Oh yeah, cheers, the time is now. Cheers, brother. All right, let's get back to the charts here. We're kind of back inside that 30-minute opening range. We wicked outside. It kind of reclaimed. I don't know what we're doing here. I think I'm going to try a long here. Play the range. Hopefully it gets me in. I don't know what I want to target. Target like just shy of 40. Or might not have permission to join, Tom. That's strange. Tom, I'm trying to figure out how I can help you out here. All hail Doge. What's up, What's up, Chase? How are ya? Welcome. Yeah, the Globex is Globex streams have been good to me. I'm not gonna lie. They have been good. They've been extremely good. Even though I just took an L there. But yeah, no, the Globex has been a good move from RTH streams. 100%. Yeah, optical, we definitely did. I saw the reclaim there, so I thought it was worth a shot if we were going to be range bound. How does what work with the prop firms, Chase? What do you mean? Does this... Oh, yes, yes. So everything that I'm trading right now counts towards tomorrow's balance. Yeah, so let's see. I've had one winner and one loser. I'm down $60 on the session total right now. $80? No, like $64 is what I'm down right now total. But yeah, everything counts towards tomorrow. Oh yeah, I'm not worried about $64. You're down 43, Juan? Yeah, that's easily recoverable, right? We're talking 3 points on the Nas. Oh, Chase, I was long from 842, and I sat in that thing all afternoon just to watch it come back and take me out for about 35 points. No, I never got there, Chase. Never got there. It pulled back before, well, it made this move up to like 990. But yeah, it came back on me. And I didn't lock it in. I should have locked in something more than what I did. I was really disappointed in myself. I should know better. It's not a bag holding market right now. You kind of just, if you get a move like that, you kind of got to lock it in. Or at a certain point, at least start tight trailing. Looks like we got 30 people in here right now. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Doge will pump. Oh, boy. Oh, I don't really have any plan, Chase. It looks like a market just moved down to wick me out, huh? I'm pretty sure it's going to be fairly range bound. CPI tomorrow morning. So I'm not expecting a whole lot out of the market. Wrong. Wrong, Sin says. But yeah, guys, if you're lurking, say hello in the chat. Hit that subscribe button if you could for me. We're trying to get to 1,000 by the end of July. That'll be the 1-year mark of the channel. Man, for all this action that happened before I got on the charts, there really has not been I mean, we have a down move, but it's been kind of slow. It was really firing here early. Yeah, exactly. The time is now. Hit that thumbs up button for me if you could, guys. I appreciate it. Let's see here. I know who is having problems getting on the Discord. Tom, are you still here? Tom, if you're still here and you're a member of Discord, shoot me a DM. I go by the exact same name that I do here on YouTube. You should be able to shoot me a DM and I can send you an invite. A personal one. Just so I know what your username is. And I'll just like send me a friend request or something like that. And I should be able to get you in. Oh, nice, Tony. $2,000 today? That's fantastic. Yeah, you made more than me. You definitely out-traded me. One trade, 8 micros? Yeah. I ended up 1.3 today. After all was said and done. Oh, nice. You caught the short? That's nice. Sin rupees. Yeah, Chris, I'll take a look here. Oh, nice. Yeah. Real nice. All right. Let's see here. Okay, Tom, this is you, TL71 $ at $. Okay. I got you. All right, I just sent you a link. That link should work. There will be a CAPTCHA that you have to go through. It's just to try to kind of curb the botting that happens on Discord, even though it doesn't really work. But it's still there as somewhat of a filter. So just do the CAPTCHA real quick, and you should be in and be able to see everything in there. Yeah, Chase, it moves a lot slower, and the spikes come out of nowhere, but it still kind of trades the same. When price hits a level, it generally reacts the same as it does during RTH, just not, you don't have as aggressive of moves. Although, tell that to this action that they saw earlier before I got to the charts, or before I started streaming at least, let's put it that way. But yeah, Tom, you'll like the Discord. Lots of good people in there. Yeah, Chase, I mean, generally the boxes do. The levels still trade. I mean, levels are levels. It doesn't matter what time of day it's trading. There's going to be interest there, right? Yeah, Tom, everything in the Discord is free. Everything. Hey, Jimmy New Trader. Actually, that's a cool name. That's a cool name. Welcome. Thanks for the sub. Appreciate you. Hang on, guys. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. So yeah, so for those of you who are just tuning in for the first time, we do have a free trading Discord if you're interested in joining. There is a link in the description of the video. However, I'm not sure if it works. Apparently, Tom had, or it said an invalid invite link or something like that. I'm not sure. So we might have to update that link, which I will do after the stream, hopefully, or tomorrow morning. But there's lots of good traders in there. It's a good place to learn. Good place to hang out during your trading day. Feel free to join. Had to be the slowest grind. Yeah, for a downside move, this is kind of grindy. Kellyanne level confidence? What do you mean? I'll be honest with you, Yoji. I don't watch any like trading influencers or anything. I pretty much try to just stay in my lane. I realized that when I was watching influencers or traders, other traders, they were kind of like the indicators, clouding the picture. Swaying my decision making, so I try to tune most of that out during my trading days, and definitely want no part of any drama. Yeah, Yoji, it's just because Tom was having issues. It's just because Tom said it was like an invalid link or something like that. He couldn't get in, so I had to send him one privately through DMs. So maybe it's only valid for like a certain period of time, and that link's been up there since we launched the Discord, to tell you the truth. I don't know if they put a time limit on them. Yeah, Yoji, I mean, once I start listening to too many people talking different things and giving different signals, like one influencer's short, one influencer's long. Yeah, I don't need all that. I'd rather just make my own decisions. I don't need a signal service. Tyler. Tyler, no, I didn't get the Bitcoin I asked for, brother. Yeah, I trust my read, right? Like if those people that have access to my trading plans each morning, they can tell that my reads are usually pretty good. Those people that were members of the Good Gains Discord, my analysis is usually pretty good. I'm a better analyst than I am a trader, right? I doubt myself a little more than I should. I need to start trusting my reads a little bit better than what I do. But yeah, those people like Invictus has access to my trading plans every morning. Those people that purchase channel memberships, that's the perk for my channel memberships. They have access to my pre-market trading plans in the Discord. Oh, Sin, you're good, brother. You're good, brother. Sin, you're welcome here. You can say whatever you want to say. All right. Looks like Jimmy New Trader's in. Looks like so that link works, I'm guessing. Jimmy New Trader, let me know in the chat. Did that link work for you in the description of the video? Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. I wonder why it works for some and not others. That's strange. Well, thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. I appreciate you. Yes, and I think you're good. Tony, Discord link worked for you? Yeah, okay, good. We got a Jimi Hendrix that joined Level Up as well. Lots of new people in the chat tonight. Oh, it's you, Jimmy New Trader? Because I'm seeing two. I'm seeing at Jimmy New Trader and I'm seeing at Jimi Hendrix. They're both you? Do you have two Discord accounts? Oh, gotcha. Okay. Okay, I gotcha. I was about to say 2 Jimmys back to back. All right. All right, guys. So let's see if we can get down here to central pivot at least, and then maybe we can get a read. Last night we got a really good bounce off the opening range, the 15-minute opening range high for the move up, if you remember right. So that would be my next area of interest, would be here in the mid 80s. Yeah, Chris, I know it's bad. The price action has just died. But that's kind of expected, right? CPI tomorrow morning. PPI on Thursday. Had some volatility today as well. Yeah, optical. I don't mind it. I think you can get below 900. I definitely think you can get below 900 here. I would probably be targeting this 15-minute opening range high if I was short right now. Let's see here. It's looking like downside is definitely the move, but the entry's up here around 920. Risking a bit too much to enter here for me. But it does look like you're about to get the flush below 900. Yeah, Chase. Are you still around, Chase? Actually, this time slot probably works a little bit better for you, actually. You know, being on the West Coast, out in Cali. Yeah, I would agree with that, Tony. I mean, you got central pivot at 895. I'm thinking that this purple line here, this is the 15-minute opening range high from today. That's probably going to get tested. I want to say 900 doesn't hold. There's not any support here, really. You got some wicks right here. That could act as support. That could provide a bounce. You're right. So like mid 90s, low 90s. George, you're looking for a swing short here till next week. I don't know. I kind of want to, I don't know. Rollover. You got contract rollover. You've got CPI and PPI. CPI tomorrow, PPI on Thursday. In order for any swing position, I would kind of want to see what happens after those news events. For me. Because if we get a good if the inflation numbers are good, we could be going up towards all-time highs. Buy the hype, sell the news. Yeah, like it's just so. Like I get it, right? Short every major level until the big drop comes, because the drop is going to come at some point. Like there's got to be a pullback here. This gap that we left behind a month ago is absurd. I mean, that's a 250 point gap. It's got to pull back. Like these major moving averages are just way too spread out right now. We're way above the daily 20. We're way above the daily 50. We're way above the daily 100 and the daily 200. So I get it. Like I get why you would want to short. I guess it all just depends on how much drawdown you're willing to take. You know? What happens when the contract expires and you are holding? I believe you can still trade the current contract for a little while afterwards, right? But I'm not entirely sure because I've never held a swing position when contracts expired. Maybe somebody in the chat knows. Chris, do you know? Like, does your broker just close your position automatically? I would assume not. That's what I thought. I thought it was pretty expensive to roll like that. Yeah. Yeah, Roman, you're fine, brother. There will be plenty of opportunities to catch 10 points tomorrow. Believe me. Plenty of opportunity tomorrow to catch those 10 points. Don't even worry about this price action right now. Like, there's central pivot. I mean, that's the other thing is you're right, George. Like, you might have, because of the big bull run, you might have some profit takers going into the end of the week. So you could be right. We could fall off. But what's scaring me is looking at the books. We still have interest a lot higher here, right? There is definite interest up here at 200. Let's even zoom out a little bit. Let's go to like 9. Let's go almost 1,000 levels here. I mean, you can see there's interest on the books higher as well. Granted, there's some interest lower down here into like 550. I can't really see much past 400 to the downside, but I mean, how big is this order up here at 200? I mean, it's only 100 block. It's not that big, I guess. Yeah, Tony, I don't know that anybody's going to hold over the weekend. Contract rollover. I'm not sure. I mean, unless you're a large institution, I don't think it's worth holding into rollover. Personally, I wouldn't do it. I mean, we're just slow grinding down tonight, guys. Just slowly churning down downside. Oh, yeah, Tony, I've been wrong before too. That's generally, so it's weird for me doing the Globex streams because I don't generally trade Globex. I usually wait for Globex in London to play out before I do my real trading. So it is kind of strange doing these Globex streams because I never really watch Globex markets. I normally just shut the charts down and do something else for the evening. So I'm kind of having to adjust on the fly here to Globex trading. Slow grind is what your girlfriend calls you, Yoji. Oh, man. Yeah, you're thinking down here to 820? Could be. There will be an attempt at support here. Probably at the 15-minute opening range. I would expect somewhat of a bounce. I would also expect some bounce at like 870. You know, top side of these wicks. Sin. Let me check. I am stoned. Oh, man. Yeah, guys, if you are tuned in and haven't hit that subscribe button yet, hit that subscribe button for me, please. If you want to support the channel. One of these days, I'm going to do like a power hour stream, which you'll actually be able to see a little bit more of my real trading rather than just these Globex YOLOs. David, so I'm pretty much just streaming Globex right now. We were doing the RTH streams for a little while, but the channel was kind of just stale. We weren't doing a whole lot of, there wasn't any growth, so we decided to do the Globex streams, and it's been a great move. I think during RTH, everybody's watching their favorite influencer trader or whatever, and we're just not going to steal those people. They've had their viewers for a long time and their subscribers for a long time. So I'm not going to be able to compete with them with the size of my channel right now. So if I wanted the channel to grow at all, I kind of needed to pivot towards where there was less competition. Like regular trading hours, it's just flooded with the influencers. You know, the people with 100,000, 200,000, 300,000 subscribers. But Globex has been nice. It's been chill. Lots of new people. Like literally 30% of my subscribers have come since I've made the shift to Globex in the last month and a half. And we've been doing this for a year. You like mine better? Good. I'm glad you guys enjoy. I mean, I enjoy it. I mean, really, I feed off of your guys' energy, you know? I feed off the chat. I just want to have a nice place where traders can hang out and learn together and not be charged $2,000 a month to do so. Yes and no, but I mean, you know, like those guys have been doing this a long time. A lot of them have been around 10 plus years. you know, and it's a part of people's daily routine to tune into their streams, right? Like that's just the way that it goes. And until like my subscriber count and the audience is there and willing to come and watch me instead of them, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense for me when I could just trade on my own, make my money quietly. Because when you're streaming and trading, it's an entirely different thing, right? There's a lot going on. Like I have OBS open. I got to make sure the mic and the music and everything is working. I got Discord open. Got to make sure I'm still answering those DMs. I got to actually pay attention to the charts. You know, there's a lot more noise going on this end. You know, I got lights in my face. I've got the camera on. There's a lot going on this end. It makes it exponentially harder to trade when you're streaming. So if the channel isn't making any progress, it doesn't make sense for me to do it when I can just trade on my own without all that noise and focus up. Do you see what I'm saying? Because when I'm trading on my own, I'm not like talking to myself like I am right now, you know? Because in reality, I don't even hear the music that you guys hear on your end, right? I'm sitting in a quiet room with lights in my face, the camera on, the charts in front of me, OBS running, Discord running. But yeah, there's a lot going on, a lot of extra noise. And since I make the majority of my money during RTH, without any kind of channel growth or people tuning in, because I'm not gonna lie, guys, when I started streaming, I was trading terribly, like absolutely terrible. I went from making an average of 1,000 to 2,000 a day to putting myself in $1,000 hole during the stream and having to claw my way out of that hole the rest of the day. It's very stressful, very, very stressful. And then we weren't seeing any kind of growth with the YouTube channel as well. So it was just like a compounding thing, a compounding effect. We were ready to quit and give up, to tell you the truth. My editor Mason and I, we were talking last November, December, where we're like, is this even worth it? You know, is this even worth it? But then I thought, nah, I set a goal. Yeah, Gixer, that's what's nice is like I don't feel the pressure to be in a trade, right? Like that's what I found myself doing during RTH. Was feeling the pressure, you know, of eyeballs on you, kind of, and feeling like you need to entertain. And when there's those lulls, thanks for the sub, I appreciate you. When you feel those lulls when you're on stream in front of the camera, you get into stupid trades just to kind of force the entertainment value, and it becomes incredibly difficult. Not only that, you got the chat giving signals all the time. You're listening to all that noise. So I just I decided to pivot the streams to Globex, which has been positive because I can engage, we can hang out, we can have a good time. And there's not as much pressure on my trading during Globex because the market typically isn't flying around and I'm not going to lose as much money if I do something stupid, right? But it's very difficult. The transition was very hard. It's very hard to trade and stream at the same time. Very, very difficult. I completely underestimated how difficult it was going to be. You know, and then you got, oh, nice, Tony. Yeah, a lot of people like the Globex streams, right? Because we can hang out, we can chill, we can talk, we can, you know, educate ourselves. We can watch Sin go short every chance he gets. Yeah, Gixer. I mean, so here's the thing, right? Like I have a free Discord, but when I need to lock in, I'm not really that active in my Discord anymore, right? Like a lot of the traders do hang out in the voice chat in there and trade all day, and that's nice. If you're one of those people that can trade like that, that's perfectly fine. But when I need to make my money, I kind of just block everything out. I just block everything out. I don't pay attention to Discord. I mute all my notifications, and I just focus on the charts, make my money, you know, for an hour or two, and then I can go back to doing whatever I was doing, you know, go back to Discord, go hang out over there. But I always make sure that I make my money, right? Like that's got to be the priority. Sin, you have no choice. You're in a nursing home. Oh, goodness. But yeah, I don't know. I enjoy streaming. I enjoy hanging out with you guys. I enjoy meeting new people, you know. But at the end of the day, trading is my income. The YouTube channel's not paying me anything right now. I don't even have a monetized channel. I mean, we're trying to get there, but honestly, for the first little while, all the money that the YouTube channel makes is going right to my editor, Mason. He does a lot of work for the channel. Everything that you see, he's done. The layout that you see, other than obviously the chart setup, but everything that you see is all him. So he's getting everything that's generated from the YouTube channel, obviously up to a certain point. If the channel takes off for whatever reason, we'll have to renegotiate those terms. But for the first little while, he's a college student, uni student as they call it over in the UK. And I'm trying to make it so that he doesn't need to look for a job right after school. Right? And he trades as well. So he kind of knows what's going on. But that's the plan for the channel. We'll see what happens. Going. Yeah, Gixer, it gets really noisy, brother. It gets really noisy sometimes. Extremely noisy. You know, and when you're streaming, you got everybody judging every decision that you make, every word that you say. I've learned to kind of just be myself and tune it all out. You know, if people want to troll me, they can troll me, and I'll just laugh about it. But I know that my strategy is profitable and it works. So no, I think so. Just Prillin, I think time is now. I think he was serious. I think he's just new. He's trying to understand, right? Oh, I appreciate it, Gixer. I appreciate it, brother. So my trading is really simple, Gixer. I'm a support and resistance trader. Two main setups I look for are break and retest, wick and reclaims. That's the candle structure that I kind of look for. And then I'm looking for large orders on the DOM to see where potential like magnets are in the market. I try to keep it as simple as possible. There's other things on my charts. I do have pivots on my charts, you know, the floor trader pivots where you got central pivot here at 895 for kind of tells. But I think that the market gives a tell. I have main levels, key levels. You can kind of see, I'll pull up my trading plan from this morning and you can kind of see what I see pre-market. Let me pull over Discord here and you'll be able to tell kind of how I trade and what I look for each morning. All right, so this was my trading plan from this morning, right? I usually designate a key level prior to market opening. And then I base my trade based off the action at that key level. It's generally a level that I know that's going to get traded. And then I'll give my long entry from that level and my short entry from that level. Today, both sides played. So initial target is a target that I'm about 90% certain it's going to hit if we're holding above the key level. To the long side, short is the same thing. And you can kind of tell that both those targets got hit. Then we have the extended targets, which these drop down to about 70 to 75% certain if the key level holds above, and then the furthest extended target. So this is target 1, target 2, target 3. So you can kind of see what I see. Yeah, of course. Yep. Gixer, we look for the same thing. Simplify it. Keep it simple, stupid, right? You add too much noise, it adds confusion. At least to me it does. Other people can handle it. I don't handle it that well. I don't process it that quickly. Just like, you know, we have this purple line that you see is RTH 15-minute opening range. Coincidentally, what do we have? We got a bounce, we got a wick of liquidity, and a bounce up. You know, simple things like that. Those are tells, you know, so that's why I have them on my charts. You go to higher time frame, top-down approach. Start on your daily. Work your way all the way down to the. Really, I don't move levels around much lower than the 15-minute, but I execute on the 5-minute chart. But in its simplest form, that's how I trade. But yeah, Gixer, you're talking about trend lines, if they line up, volume confirming. Yeah, all that, it makes sense. So, Gixer, I definitely place more market orders, like joining the bid and the ask, than I do placing limit orders, especially in really volatile markets. Because you just never know when you're going to get that 40-point wick on NQ out of nowhere. Or the 40-point run of liquidity. So lately I've been placing more market orders. But yeah, like if price is moving reasonable and I can tell, hey, this is where we're heading and this is definitely probably where we're going to bounce. Like the Dom's confirming it with, you know, large orders placed there. And that's the last of the large orders placed there. Yeah, I'll wait. I'll place a limit order from time to time, for sure. But NQ's so hard to do that on these days with the volatility. It's been really hard to trust. But this is, I mean, kind of what I look for is, you know, we broke the level here at 9:10 to 9:30. Break and retest is a typical setup for the move back down. If we hold below, if we get back above, that's just a reclaim and a grab of liquidity below. Chris, you went to sleep on that order last night? Nice. I've definitely done that, right? Like, I've definitely done that. Am I comfortable doing that all the time? No. No, 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 no. But everybody's different, right? Like, everybody's different. Different personalities, different brains, different ways they process information, different emotions, different psychologies. So it's risk $38. Oh yeah. You know, some people are comfortable pressing the button a lot during the day, right? Like being in a position a lot. Some people are comfortable. Like one of the best traders I know, his name is Brian Trades. He's been trading for you know, 20 plus years, and he's I mean, he's an active day trader. Like, he is scalping the market like crazy, but the guy makes $3,000 to $5,000 a day on average doing it, and he's placing on average probably 25 executions a day, which is a lot for me. Like, I'm probably in the 3 to 5 trade range a day, maybe. Generally, if I'm doing more than that, I'm over trading, and I shouldn't be trading anymore. Yeah, Chris, I mean, it is, but he does it very successfully, and he's been doing it for a long time, and he trades in Q. Yeah, Gixxer, that's the way to do it. Just set an alert if price tings your level, come on, like, see what's going on around there. Yeah, one of the best traders I know trades ES, and he trades that way, and he doesn't even use charts. He literally just trades from the DOM, and he's the best trader I've ever seen. He's unbelievable. He's a member of our Discord. But I've been watching him trade for 2 years, and he's the best trader I've ever seen. The guy just is consistently making $10,000 a day. It's crazy. Yes, and there is a guy in our level up Discord that is that good, and he catches every major swing on ES. Every major swing. Every swing high, swing low. Don't get me wrong, he's not a perfect trader. I have seen him take losses, but they're very minimal. And he as trading the ES, he's the best I have seen out of anybody. Out of anybody. He's a far better trader than me. Yes, and he doesn't even mess around with the small moves. He's patient, and he usually trades 3 to 4 minis on ES. And he's more of a swing trader than he is a day trader. He's hands down the best I've seen. His entries, like, if you join the Discord, Roman, I'm just seeing right now it could get choppy in here. It could get choppy here for a minute. If we get back above like 920, I'm not opposed to a long, but that would also be the rejection area if we're probably going to reject. Yes, and he only plays the extremes. He doesn't play anything in the middle, and he holds for days sometimes. I think, let's see, last week. What's up, Sam? How are you? I think last week let's see, what did he make last week? I mean, last week he had one trade where I want to say he was up like over 30K on the position. But yeah, he holds through some serious pullbacks. Serious pullbacks. And I just haven't figured out how he knows it's the top and the bottom, but he does. He knows it's the top and the bottom, and he trades it. I know when he was trading charts, he was a TPO guy. Yeah, Chris. Wouldn't we all? Coincidentally, his name is Chris. Yeah, he's the best I've ever seen. The best I've seen. Better than any influencer. Let's put it that way. Better than any influencer. He may not make more money than them, but he makes enough. I mean, how nice would it be to average like 40K a week? You know, I want to say that's probably about where he's at, is like 40K a week. I could be wrong on that stat, but I want to say it's probably about 40K a week. 30 to 40K a week on average. Some weeks more, some weeks less, but on average over the 2 years that I've been watching him trade, it's been about that. Well, guys, I'm probably going to call it there, to tell you the truth. It's what we're going on, 10 o'clock Eastern. Been streaming for over 2 hours. No, Roman, he's very private as far as his life is concerned. He's married, lives in New York. He's very, very private. He doesn't stream or do anything like that. In fact, we're just lucky to have him in our Discord, to tell you the truth. Because there's a lot you can learn from him. He doesn't give his secrets away. Yeah, you don't need any kind of channel or whatever. He's got it figured out. I think he only trades like 6 to 7 months out of the year and then takes half the year off. So, like he's that good. And the reason why he's a member of Level Up is because he respects me and he's seen my charts, and he can tell that I'm onto something, or I'm very close to what he's doing as far as my being able to spot levels. So he respects me as a trader, but he doesn't really give a lot away either, right? Like everything's kind of open-ended, and that's fine. But there's, at least you can see where he's entered and exited his positions, and you can kind of go back to the charts and try to see what he was seeing at that point. So he's a good asset to our Discord for sure. He's been on one of my live streams before, but didn't show his face. He never showed his face, but he's been on one of my live streams before. Him and Banana Bread Trades and Brian Trades have all been on one of my live streams. In fact, we'll get him on again at some point, so that you guys can ask questions and learn from them, right? The last live stream was very informative. It was like a 3-hour live stream that we did. It was a long one, but we'll get those guys on at some point here in the near future. His name's Chris. His name is Chris Gixer. But yeah, we're gonna call it there for tonight. What is today? I will be back for another Globex stream tomorrow evening. So definitely tune back in. Thanks for hanging out tonight, guys. I appreciate you. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, hit that subscribe button. Hit that thumbs up button for me if you could, if you haven't done that yet either. Once again, there is a free Discord link in the description if you want to join a group of traders that hang out and trade and talk trading all day. I had a good time again tonight, guys. I appreciate you. I'll be back at 7:45 p.m. Eastern Standard tomorrow evening. Trade safe tomorrow, guys. CPI in the morning, PPI on Thursday, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.